Yeah, he did this for like a Halloween type thing, but
oh boy.
Wow.
Welcome to John's Spooky Kitchen.
Whoa,
Just
put
get
that back
in
down.
right now. That's how good I am. Wasn't planned. Check out that social blade. Hey, just like one of them guys that really hot. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my
You know, I've
God.
been thinking recently, and frankly, I got a little teed off. Excuse the language. Because I was thinking,
You are checking
Thanksgiving's
out a
got a
chef
festive holiday
today.
food. We
That
roast a
is so
turkey for
nice.
Thanksgiving. Christmas, you got the holiday ham.
We all love chefs.
We got for
you know?
Halloween.
We all
Nothing.
love
What are you going to do?
food.
Smelt candy corn down
Food
into a
is tasty.
viscous
And
mold?
it can
So I
be
decided to
really
come up with
good.
my own
You know.
food. That'll be
Provided.
perfect for the Halloween
Halloween.
season.
You're eating
That's right. Ladies and gentlemen,
nice
today
food.
we're going to be cooking a turducken.
Okay.
Oh, well, what's a turducken, you ask?
Turducken.
Well,
Yeah.
well, obviously, that's a chicken inside of a duck, inside of a turkey.
Wow. Sounds quite nice actually.
That's quite crazy.
Frankenstein
when
of
you
foods, really.
think.
Borderline unethical. Okay, by the way, you might be thinking, John, how'd you devise that? Well, I didn't. That one comes courtesy of Paula Dean. Go right on Food Network. Paula's just smiling away. But I tell you what, the turkey, chicken, and duck probably aren't true story. This is a dish so vile that PETA made a video condemning it. Yeah.
dang.
Hello, the internet. Today we're going to make a vegan version of a turducken.
Oh
Or
god.
as it's also known, a tofucken. A turducken is a chicken stuffed inside a duck, stuffed inside a turkey, which is probably the grossest I've ever heard of. Usually eaten by
Sounds quite
simple
nice, actually.
pigs.
That's one bad recipe if you got grandma cursing up a
Really, you
storm.
gotta think, why
So
do
now
you
I,
need so
with
much
literally zero
non-veg,
training, I'm about to
material
try to cook this thing.
in one
As you
single
can see, the
recipe?
level is advanced.
It should be only one of
Baby,
these.
I burn eggs.
Isn't it? Not
Time.
3 of
30
them,
minutes.
literally.
I burn
Total,
toast.
13 hours.
We're on the same
Oh my
level.
goodness.
All right, here we go. Step one, the chicken. Free bird. All right.
Yeah. Free
I have
bird.
no idea what I'm doing.
The bird is not
that's
free.
slimy.
Beautiful.
Costs so
I
much
know
money.
people are gonna make fun of me because they're like,
Yeah.
"What? You've never deboned a chicken before?" Is
Frosted.
that part of the procedure? Is that as a
It's
maxi
actually
pad?
quite wrong.
She was on the rag before she was in the slaughterhouse. This just shows how either incompetent my generation or me is. So the trick to turducken is you have to
my
debone this
goodness.
basically. So we have to make an incision
Actually-
here. Yeah.
Really weird.
Who needs these?
Okay.
Yeah. There goes that. Was I supposed to get rid of the wing? Well, I have. Well, I
So
have.
he got
Okay,
rid
not
of
so
his
bad.
wing.
Not so bad.
And?
I'm supposed to get that thing right, that whole middle out,
Okay.
but keep the rest intact.
Folded
Now I
inside.
know
Okay.
this is true, but you see, the
Yeah.
method of doing so is the part that I don't understand.
Okay.
Something about there's a bone here, a joint, and I'm not a doctor, but I think that's what I'm dealing
I
with.
think we've established you're not.
Okay, I was more scared than the chicken I'm dealing with. Oh,
Never
it's
always
so
a
nice.
new
Can you get
recipe.
salmonella in the bloodstream?
Totally.
Okay.
I think I've got the hang of this now. There it goes.
my
There it
God,
goes.
you're-
Oh, I
Oh
actually
my
got
goodness,
this.
he's
Anyways,
getting
there's
this.
that. She's gone. It's gone. That's gone. Whatever it is, I don't care. There we go.
Wow.
Boneless chicken fillet. Hey, if the sun don't rise in the east, then that ain't a
my
beautiful
goodness.
fillet. If the sun does rise in the east, then I don't know what kind of metaphor I'm going for. I'm trying to say that's a beautiful bird. You know, even in my
Wow.
wildest dreams, I thought this couldn't possibly go this poorly.
Oh my
Second
goodness,
step
that is
start.
going
Go!
crazy.
Now, if you want to know about this bad boy, I went to my local meat market that sells hard-to-find game here in New York City.
Hard
and I
to
said,
find
you got
game.
duck? And they said, we're all out of duck. The last guy just bought it, and I said, are you fucking kidding me? This is what always happens to me. Fuck my life. Is there anywhere else here that sells duck? And he says, duck? In this city? No way.
No
Wow.
way.
Apparently he hadn't ever heard of Chinatown, because I took the subway. I took the one line straight down to Chinatown, baby. Peking duck. An emotionless Chinese man sold that to
look
me.
at
By
that.
golly, I don't know
Oh
if
my
that's safety.
goodness.
Listen, I love Beijing. I love
Is
the
this a
Chinese,
duck,
but I'm
actually?
a little skeptical of your duck.
Yeah.
Normally, I'm feeding you by the river. Today,
Yeah.
I'm taking your skeleton out.
Yep.
That's life.
Yeah.
Actually, my grandma once gave me duck when I was like 3, and I said, Grandma, frankly, this tastes like shit.
I've never
And
had
Grandma
duck.
said, watch your mouth.
Yeah.
And I'm glad I have
I took
this.
my
Disgusting.
backhand down the last time you from me. Just kidding, that didn't happen. It was a complete lie.
Okay,
Love
so
my
you
grandma.
are actually
You know
cutting all
what?
3 of them?
That wasn't a joke. That
How
was
are
a
you
real
gonna
thing.
combine them? Currently, it looks like
Believe it or not, this is not a Ridley Scott
simply
film. It's
Fucking
anyone's guess as to what.
breaded material. That's
So what
all.
you're gonna do is
They
you're gonna
fold it
put your
inside.
chicken right inside your duck.
Oh,
And this is gonna really.
that's how you're
I'm
gonna
gonna
do
tell you
it.
now.
You're gonna end up with
That's
food
how you
poisoning, salmonella.
watch the juice and cover it back up with whatever that
Oh my
is,
fucking
and move
God.
it aside.
What is that?
For the
Is that a
star of the
uniform?
show, boys. That's right. I'm talking about the turkey, fresh, never frozen. This bad boy was watching Rick and Morty last night. This is good quality compared to the other
Yeah, that's
He's
why.
Oh,
actually
it's
big, isn't it?
absolutely massive.
Yeah.
There's some sort of like
That's how we look
some
on
muzzle.
the
Don't
inside.
worry,
I
guys.
mean, when you
I don't
see
think
the
she's
shape,
going here.
our skin is also like that from the inside. Yeah. Should be.
What is that? It's going into the walls of the turkey. You hear that?
Yeah.
What have they done?
It's
So
like
now
a plastic,
It's
isn't it?
time to get that turkey open and filleted, boys and girls, because we're making Halloween dinner. Hey, that's actually easier than the other one. That's not so bad. Yeah, okay, got you. See, I'm getting the hang of this.
Wow.
Oh, that's
Oh
gross.
my goodness.
You don't.
Must be a
Oh,
Mr.
come
Bean
on,
talking
man.
head.
He's actually doing a biological experiment.
All right, so guys, what I suggest you do, you take your Peking duck,
And put
Get
it
it right
inside
now. Now this-
turkey.
as you can see.
to do that.
Don't forget the paprika.
This video is gonna be age
You
restricted.
got a little
There's
garlic.
no bloody way.
You get a little pep. This is the paprika. Close that way up. Now this is the part where you get the sutures. Okay. Now that's a beautiful bird. That's a beautiful bird.
Are you actually using
You know,
thread for
when you see
closing
something
it?
like that, you just
Wow.
can't help but
Supposed to be
wonder
cooking
why.
show
But
There has to be a
delicious.
greater
This is
power
How
out
is
there
everyone
somewhere,
gonna
so why
eat
would he let this
thread?
happen?
Literally.
Okay. And she's together.
Yeah.
I'm not. All right, guys. Now that the climate. Ow, it's hot. The glove's hot. Now for the climax you've been waiting for.
Does he wash
One,
his hands
two,
at one
three,
time?
and
Oh, it's gonna be heavy actually. When you do
Bloody
So when you cook it, it's gonna be staying together. That is
Hopefully, slap some bacon.
thread.
3 hours.
3 years later. Like
13 hours.
3 years later.
All right.
Okay.
She's done. You boys and girls ready to have a feast?
Yep.
Wait, what?
It's a what inside a what inside a what? I will not put that meat in my mouth no matter how hard.
Inside a duck, inside a turkey.
All right, guys, here goes. Holy smokes, that turducken! Oh, she's come back for vengeance!
It's angry. Oh my goodness.
Paula Dean is the
It's
reason all my
attacking
friends are
everywhere.
dead.
Wow.
Oh, that's gross.
Holy shit, JonTron.
Wow. I guess you could
It
say
actually got the thread
this
loose
wasn't
as
fucking
well.
worth it at all.
I love how she's smiling.
Well done, buddy.
Wow.
You created something really
Hey,
mind
Hanks and
blowing.
Ghouls, thanks for watching
Wow.
this special Halloween episode of JonTron. You feeling like this guy?
Thanksgiving
Walking around
episode
feeling like you got no
JonTron's
direction?
Halloween
Like some
episode.
sort of emotionless vessel? Well, I've
that
got
dude
just
is
the
so
thing for you. Official
Oh,
JonTron
my
merch is back at represent.com.
Wow.
Surprise a loved one with this John and Jock plug-and-play
It's actually
tee. Get an
quite good.
phone case
Very
because I'm a
good.
dirty sellout. Now there's even
so
socks in here.
nice.
You know it's serious when a man is selling himself branded socks.
Yeah,
There's also
Jesus.
some hats, sweaters, and hoodies. Point is, go check it out. You
Absolutely
won't regret it. Happy Halloween,
JonTron
everyone.
merch.
That's supposed
So
to get.
nice.
Yeah.
Okay. So this video was actually quite good. JonTron obviously is known for his parodies. He's able to find some really weird stuff in the world and then make some unbelievable parodies out of it, and that does produce entertainment when you really think about it. It's quite exciting and it's quite wonderful at the same time. So here as well, found something that you can never even imagine, and this thing actually exists in the world. That's something you gotta think about. Like, why would you need so much meat in just one dish? Seriously, like, it's just a single dish and you have so much meat inside of it from 3 different fucking animals. Oh my goodness. I personally have never eaten a dish with more than one animal meat, right? It's always either separate chicken, separate eggs, or separate fish, and never something so hilarious actually that you're combining 3 animals into just one meat. Like, why would you do that? Seriously, you gotta think, why would you actually do that? You're getting the protein out of the meat anyways, so even if you just eat one animal, you will be getting that non-veg protein that you wanted. Okay, it's gonna be tasty and it's gonna be healthy as well. You will get that high quality protein coming inside your stomach and the entire body, and it will enrich you with the nutrients. So you will get that high quality stuff. But then there is literally no point in mixing 3 animals into just one dish. Like, why would you even do that? Nutritiously, it's the same thing. You're still eating protein and other nutrients when you think about the dish, and all the taste of any particular dish comes from all the spices you use, or how you cook your spices, and all the other separate material that you use. They will be the ones who will be providing all the taste to your food, and there is literally no point in creating a dish like this unless you want to create something new, right? But then again, even when you want to create something new, it's not like you are really out of ideas of creating something new, literally. Like, I know that the world of making new recipes and cooking is quite competitive, but I mean, it might even be saturated, but it's not that saturated as to create something new like this. I mean, who can even think about something like this? And it's actually so expensive as well. When you really see, you're getting 3 different meat into one dish. Seriously, man. And how did he even find this? It's awesome how he's able to research and find these sort of dishes, these sort of things in the world that are really unbelievable as to why would somebody even do this, right? And he actually found it, and it was crazy. And as when we really think about JonTron's video, first, I love his intros. Very sweet music comes out of it, and he's dancing and all, and that's actually very sweet. His intros are very, very exciting. Then he came to the main video where he talked about this crazy dish, and I was like, wow, It's actually quite unbelievably crazy. And then in the end, he also put a sweet twist to it, how that animal actually came back to life once it got cooked and killed everyone. That was actually quite a sweet touch in this video. Like, that's what's gonna happen. You're not supposed to eat it, right? It's actually gonna come to life and kill you instead. That is so sweet. And do we actually do that thread thing? I mean, he actually, compiled the dish together using an actual thread. Do we actually do that while cooking? I don't know. I know some amount of cooking personally, but I have never cooked non-vegetarian. I have never actually cooked chicken or turkey or a duck, right? I have cooked eggs when it comes to non-veg, but not that much cooking. I haven't done something like that. So do we actually do that thread thing? I don't know. And then his friends, they were just sitting there in costumes, like they were all ready to eat, and they were like, no, we're not gonna eat and whatnot. And then the dish actually came back to life and killed them, literally. So just goes to show that yeah, you really gotta have a super strong brain to even think about a dish like this. Seriously, to even think of the fact that you're eating 3 animals at once in a single dish, you really gotta have a super strong brain for it. Like, emotionally, some people might not be able to take it. I know people who are not even eggs, right? Who are not even eating eggs just out of their emotions and their attachment to the animals. There are vegans in the world, and they are also really just so attached to these things, and they do not like this type of food. They will only eat vegetarian. When you really think about it, the way I see it is that it's how the world is designed. Even when you're eating vegetarian food, you're actually taking that food from the plant, isn't it? It's not for you. Whenever plant creates a carrot or creates ginger or anything, it does so for itself, right? It does not do that for everybody else, right? But then animals come, and since they cannot generate their own food like humans, we do have a very sharp brain, but we cannot generate our own food, right? So that's why we have to take that food from the plants. And when you really see, vegans are also not having a point. It's how the world is designed. I don't know why it is that way, but that's how the world works, right? Humans and other animals eat from plants, and they eat each other. That's the food chain. And I feel like we should accept the world the way it is. And yeah, that's how I think. That's how I eat non-vegetarian food, and that's how I live in the world. Yes, I used to be emotional when I was a child, when I heard about these things, eggs and how they are made, and chicken and fish and crabs and whatnot. How are these things actually made? I used to be very emotional towards this, but as time passed, my heart strengthened, my brain strengthened, and I got control of my emotions, control of my feelings. I then became very, very strong and solid hearted, and yeah, now I'm just an emotionless bastard. No, just kidding, just kidding. It's called being strong and having a very strong brain. It's called being in sync with the nature. It's called having the strength to live in this world excellently well, and being very, very solid hearted. It's called being an alpha male and being a sigma male, having very, very good solid mindset, clear thoughts, and just going towards your mission in life. Anyways, I really enjoyed this video. I hope that you did too. If you liked it, please like the video, subscribe for more, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care. Bye bye.